So are you excited for tonight?
I'm afraid I'm a little nervous.
Are you excited to see your husband today?
Not really. He's a kind man, but it's just not for me.
Snuggy.
Your wine, sir?
Thank you.
Don't you want some too?
No, thank you, Mother.
Go.
She didn't drink any of the wine.
Oh no, how are we going to get her to consummate her marriage?
I don't know. She needs to do it though. They've been married for such a long time. People are going to start to talk.
Well, let's wait until she goes to sleep and then we'll send her husband in.
Sounds like a plan.
Go. Oh, you're awake.
Yes, I am. Come sit by me. I think we should live as the saints did and live a chaste life.
Why?
Well, as I quoted, let us therefore follow their example, the saints, so that we may become their companions in eternal glory. Because if we suffer with them, we shall also reign with them. Do not take it amiss that I have declined your embraces, in order that your friends may not reproach you in being rejected by them. I will go home with you, and let us live together there for some time, as husband and wife, but in reality living chastely in the sight of the Lord. But first, let us join hands in a compact that neither meanwhile will touch the other unchastely, neither will look upon the other except with a pure and angelic gaze, making a promise that unchastely, making a promise that in 3 or 4 years' time we will receive the religious habit and offer ourselves to some monastery which Providence shall appoint.
Whatever. She won't do it.
What?
She won't. She refuses. She wants to live a chaste life. Be a man. Go in there and consummate your marriage.
Yeah, you have to do something. Go in there and figure it out.
You want me to force her?
If you have
what
to.
else are you gonna do? I can't find her.
What? What do you mean
She
you can't
isn't in
find
here.
her?
She's gotta be here somewhere. I mean, where could she have gone?
Be shameful.
Okay. She refuses to consummate her marriage.
She's crazy. She's gonna be ashamed to our family.
We are surprised, Theodora, at your obstinacy, or rather, we should say your madness. We know that you have been betrothed according to ecclesiastical custom. We know that the sacrament of marriage, which has been sanctioned by divine law, cannot be dissolved, because what God has joined together no man should put asunder. For this a man will leave his father and mother and cleave to his wife, and they shall be two in one flesh. And the apostles say, let the husband render unto the wife due benevolence, and likewise unto the wife, unto the husband. The woman has no power over her own body, but the husband. And likewise also the husband has no power over his own body, but the wife. Unto the married I command, yet not I, but the Lord, let not the wife depart from her husband, and let not the husband put his wife away. And we know the commandment gives to children. Obey your parents and show them respect. These 2 commandments about obedience to parents and faithfulness in marriage are great much commended in the Old and New Testament. Yet the bond of marriage is so much more important than the authority of parents that if they commanded you to break off the marriage, you should not listen to them. Now, however, that they order you to do something which we know on divine authority to be important than obedience in self, and you do not listen to them, you are doubly at fault. Nor should you think that only virgins are saved, for whilst many virgins perish, many mothers of fathers are saved, as well we know. And since this is so, nothing remains but that you accept our advice and teaching and submit yourself to the lawful embraces of the man to whom you have been legally joined in marriage.
I am ignorant of the scriptures which you have quoted, Father Friar, but from their sense I will give my answers thereto. My father and mother, as you have heard, bear me witness that against me will the sacrament, as you call it, will be forced on me. I have never been a wife. I have never thought of becoming one. Know that from my infancy I have been chosen chastity, and I have vowed to Christ that I would remain a virgin. This I did before witnessing, but even if they were not present, God would be a witness to my conscience continuously. This I showed in my actions as far as I was allowed. And if my parents had me ordered to enter into a marriage which I never wanted, and to break a vow to Christ, which they know I made in my childhood, I leave you, who are supposed to excel other men in the knowledge of the Scriptures, to judge how wicked a thing it is. If I do in all my power to fulfill the vow I made to Christ, I shall be disobedient to my parents. I shall not be disobedient to my parents. What I do on the invitation of him whose voice, as you say, is heard in the gospel. Everyone who leaves the house, or brothers, or sisters, or father, or mother, or wife, or children, or possessions for my name's sake shall receive 100-fold and possess eternal life. Nor do I think that virgins will only be saved. But I say as you do, it is true that many virgins perish, or rather do married women. And if many mothers of families are saved, which you likewise say, it is true, certainly virgins are saved more easily.
Go. They won't let me out of my marital duties and won't let me live a chaste life. So I've decided to run away and live with a hermit.
Goodbye, cruel world. I'm going to live with the hermits. Well, almost. My name is Christina, and I have come to join your hermitacy.